This is a year, and not one, not two, not three, but many years ago, there was a man in the forest walking in the forest. The forest is where there are lots of trees. Lots of trees in the forest. Tree. And this man was walking in the forest with an axe. The man had an axe, and he was chopping down trees with the axe, chopping trees for firewood, for wood from the trees to create fires. The wood would be used to burn for fires. The man took the wood from the trees back to the town. The man lived in this town. And every day, this is a day, every day, the man would chop wood and bring the wood back to the town and sell it. Sell the wood to people. He would sell the wood to people so they could make fire. So they could burn the wood for fire. And one day, as the man was in the forest, chopping trees, he saw something in a stone. This is a stone. The man saw the stone, but he also saw that something was in the stone. So the man, he went to the stone, and he saw that it was a sword. A sword? There was a sword stuck in the stone. And so the man, he tried to pull the sword out of the stone. He tried, but he couldn't. The man couldn't pull the sword out of the stone. So the man, he went back to his town where he lived, and he told all the people who lived in the town. The man told the people about the sword stuck in the stone in the forest. And the same day, on the same day, all the people from the town went to the forest to look at the sword stuck in the stone. Here are the people from the town in the forest, looking at the sword in the stone. They've come from the town to the forest. They walked, all the people walked from the town into the forest to look at the sword in the stone. In the town lived three people who were very strong. Three people. Here's the three. 1, 2, 3. Very strong people from the town. The three strongest people. Out of all the people who lived in the town, these three were the strongest. And they were all three were men. Men, not women. They weren't women. Men. Because many years, this is a year, many years ago, only men were allowed to go to the gym. The gym is the place where you work out. These are weights, maybe 10 kilograms or 20 kilograms or 30 kilograms. The gym is a place where you lift weights and work out, and where there's mirrors, a mirror where you can look at yourself. You can stand like this person, like this man standing in front of the mirror and see yourself in the mirror. This is a gym, and many years ago, only men could go to the gym. Women weren't allowed. Women weren't allowed to go to the gym. That's why the three strongest people from the town were all men. It's a bit sad. And these three men, they didn't like each other. Each of them hated the others. He hated these two, and he hated him, and this one hated both the others. They all three, hated each other. They didn't like each other because they all three wanted to be the strongest person in the town. First, this man tried to pull the sword from the stone. But he couldn't. He wasn't strong enough. Then the second man, who was a bit stronger than the first, he also tried, but he also couldn't. He couldn't pull the sword out of the stone. And then the third man, who was the strongest, he was the strongest person in the town. He could even lift a house. Here is this man, the strongest, lifting a house. He was so strong. And this man, he tried to pull the sword from the stone, but he couldn't. No one could pull the sword from the stone. So, the three men, 1, 2, 3, all three, decided to work together. All three would try to pull the sword at the same time. At the same time. All three grabbed the handle of the sword in different places, here and here and here. The three of them grabbed the sword at the same time and pulled. And it worked. Together, the three pulled the sword out of the stone. Now there's no sword in the stone. From then on, the three men, they liked each other. They no longer hated each other. Because only together, they had been able to pull the sword from the stone.